United Nations peacekeeping missions increasingly need to operate in hostile environments, characterized by frequent attacks directed at military contingents and staff of UN missions, as well as the civilian population. In order to prevent and mitigate conflict, as well as to help with development challenges, missions need to rely on timely, granular information. In Mali, the current security situation poses a significant threat to peace and security for the region. This also makes traditional ways of gathering information, like surveys or interviews with locals, more difficult. Under the Partnership for Technology in Peacekeeping, UN partners are developing a social listening tool to enhance the UN's situational awareness and capabilities to quickly detect potential threats and allow for a more agile and continuously adaptive approach to operations. Using the most popular means of mass communication in Mali, namely public radio, a team of scientists and experts built and began testing a radio data analysis tool. Public radio is the main source of information for approximately 80% of the Malian population and is being used by men and women alike.
Radio mining really allows us to extend our reach to the Malian people, to those places beyond where MINUSMA patrols regularly, by understanding precisely what it is that Malians are saying to Malians.
Due to open source intelligence is using the radio mining tool for the last 5 months. We've been as a source of information for our daily open source media monitoring, and we're basically focusing on the special threats towards MINUSMA and monitoring the related keywords. We see a prospect of future developments very interesting in the sense that we're going to have soon a dashboard that will enable some pattern and trend analysis, and also basically to be available to a wide range of actors, and that will also enable some sentiment analysis that other sources will not be able to provide.
Welcome to the FTS infrastructure area, where we host all the equipment for the radio mining. Now, this equipment consists of one antenna, and that receives all the radio stations in the area. That is connected to 16 Raspberry Pi computers at the moment. Each of them has a small FM transmitter, a broadcaster, and that's actually all we need for hardware. It's a very lean setup, very effective setup with a very small footprint.
The radio mining tool was developed by UN Global Pulse, the UN Secretary-General's Innovation Lab, in partnership with the Office of Information and Communications Technology and MINUSMA, with funding from the Federal Republic of Germany and the Kingdom of the Netherlands. It enables analysts to follow public discussions that are taking place during radio talk shows and to analyse them for topics of interest. For example, people discussing the lack of clean water during a local talk show, or villagers expressing concern over acts of intimidation by certain military groups. This is invaluable information that UN missions can use to understand trends and opinions and make decisions that are informed by local perspectives. Traditionally, it takes one person listening to one radio station at a time to record this information. The tool uses AI technology to pull recordings of radio conversations in local languages, which are then translated into English. To do that, the team trained a speech recognition system in the local spoken languages of Bambara, Ma'asina Fulfulde, and Malian French. They also created a taxonomy, which is a list of relevant phrases, and taught an AI to recognize them. Relevant clips are saved in a database that MINUSMA experts use to inform their operations on the ground. To make sure that the tool respects rights and privacies, the team developed a comprehensive mechanism for the analysis of the data. Combining innovation, technology, and multidisciplinary expertise, peacekeeping missions like MINUSMA can better determine the most effective interventions and mitigation measures to leave no voice behind. With support, the tool could be taught additional languages and replicated in other countries and settings.